Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Now, as a disclaimer, you can see me, as far as I'm aware. However, I cannot see you. Please do not be afraid or deterred by this. This might be... Oh, fabulous, a tea's arrived. Hi. We ordered tea a wee while ago because this live stream is brought to you from the mighty Tchai Ovna on Otago Lane, and the tea itself has arrived. Oh yes, we'll leave it a wee while to brew and marinate and whatever the tea does and what have you. But first we shall have a song. The song is just by myself, so you can see both Curtis and Kieran here accompanying me on the mighty cajon and the bass, sitting around twiddling the thumbs, or even having a cup of tea whilst they wait. Oh yes, indeed. Oh yes. This track is called Augury. Eat my heart and I shall die, and you will live with me inside. Do not let the fear amount. Yes, these are leaves. Can you count? There is no graffiti here, people write their poetry on the walls, the disused playgrounds, the bathroom stalls. Eat it, understand relation to the husband. What is this? What is this? They must have eardrums of steel. Yes, they're from Hull, and that's the appeal. There is no graffiti here, people write their poetry on the walls, the disused playgrounds, the bathroom stalls. Set a net to catch the mountain when it falls on the disused playgrounds, the bathroom stalls. The graffiti's brighter here, people write their poetry under a bridge, the underpasses, and on the roads. Oh golly. I would like to introduce everybody once again and welcome you to this live stream. This is I'd like to call this a mid-afternoon Tchai Ovna concert with Fraser MacCallum and friends, brought to you by the mighty sound streams. I would like to thank a number of people before we get into things. For one, I would like to thank Jamie McPherson, sat just off camera, from the mighty sound streams, for making everything possible and organising this whole event. I would also like to thank Tchai Ovna, like this wonderful venue that we are sat in at the moment, for allowing us to use. It's a marvelous tea room, and you are able to purchase loose leaf tea online. Oh yes, I'd highly recommend it. We've got Jeff's chocolate mint tea here, It's one of my favourites. Shall we pour it now, lads? Yeah. That last song that I just played was Augury, which was my first single, which is available on all streaming platforms that you could possibly think of with your mind. Oh yes, this following one, Occasionally Handsome, which will be utilising the instrumentation which you see on the other side of the screen, is my third single. It is also available anywhere where you can stream the music. Oh yes. Pseudo-intellectualisms always has opinions like us, and know it's plain to see they all look ever so slightly rough. But remember that day in June, or was it July? I pity those in the rugby field where heads hold down their hands to yield, and I pity those who cannot see anything past their maths degree. To remember that day in June, or was it July? Obscure drinks hold me by the hand, and concealed digs reminds me of all I am. Pseudo-intellectualisms always has opinions like us, and know it's plain to see they all look really rather rough. But remember that day in June, or was it July? The road is on fire, my dear. And to the left, there's trendy squall. I know the place well. Oh well, I know the station. Obscure drinks hold me by the hand, and concealed digs reminds me of all you are. Pseudo-intellectualisms always has opinions. There's nothing quite like courtesy or courteous mediocrity. To remember that day in June, or was it some other day in May? Still remember that day in June, or was it July? Oh, golly gosh and blimey. So yes, that was my third single there, which I hope you enjoyed. And again, it is available on all good not social medias, streaming services. That's it. This next number is called AOD Copy B. Again, a single available on all streaming services and what have you. We are sat just a stone's throw away from the Glasgow University Library, which has significance to this song, but I don't think I should go into depths of that. I'll leave that as a mystery for you, because I've told this story far too many times. Or have I? I might come back to it at the end. The libraries breathe new life to ideas formed by few. The outstretched hand frosts a compass, soon to cast anew. The darkened void his canvas, just like his paper tomb. His fate, like many others, condemned to the page. The Roman shell treated me well for a glimpse of copy D. But why can't I see copy B in the safe land of my home? The prophecy must be free, and it must be shown. Amendments could not be made, a favorite to repeat. And of all his likes will not be seen by anyone upon the street. His glory days are crucified, held in restricted view. His prophecy will not be seen by the likes of you. The Roman shell treated me well for a glimpse of copy D. But why can't I see copy B in the safe land of my home? The prophecy must be free, and it must be shown. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yes. So this next song is the last of my singles that I shall be playing today. Oh yes, the fourth one and the most recent as well. The just released just back in November there. Oh yes. So this is a song that mentions Chicago, Illinois, a place in America quite a lot. I would like to tell you, though, that I've never been there. I might like to go there at some point, but, you know, just so that you're not going into this song with any false ideas that I know the place or whatever. I'm sure it's a lovely place, but I cannot recommend it myself because, again, I have no personal experience. Oh, yes. This is Corrugated Iron. A native's icon with a fly swat around a French-made costume. Your love is fading. I think I'm better than Chuck Swirsky. And WTTW reruns are incomplete. They're obsolete. Frequencies unable to compete. Chicago, Illinois. Cargo on deploy, and those nerds can comprehend at WGN. They're coming to get me. It's inevitable, like the taste of new Coke and the iron behind me. WTTW reruns are incomplete. They're obsolete. Frequencies unable to compete. Chicago, Illinois. Cargo on deploy. And those nerds can comprehend at WGN.
WTTW reruns are incomplete. They're obsolete. Frequencies unable to compete. Chicago, Illinois. Cargo on deploy. And those nerds can comprehend at WGN. Chicago, Illinois. 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 Oh, blimey. As he struts on into town, with himself on his mind, he sees a camera, he knows that it's his time. His arms and sleeves a nonchalant smile, he knows it will be seen by common people with common lifestyles. He knows vaguely of what's being said, but that won't stop him. No, I know what he wore. I remember the day and I remember the time. I said I'd be on at 4. I gave you my name. Boasting night and day of how he is the voice of the people, and he forces all his friends to watch on the night of a national premiere of him sporting all his ways. That he soon mocked off as gospel, but very soon that pride is killed. Disgrace to see they dismiss the footage. No, I know what he wore. I remember the day and I remember the time. I said I'd be on at 4. I gave you my name. I'm nobody, I'm nobody. I'm nobody now. Oh, that was a nice ending. Like, considering we haven't played that in a year. Oh, exactly a year. Oh yes, that's a wee sort of point of bittersweet boastfulness for myself. Like, I was part of the set, one of the last 4 bands to play Nice and Sleazy's. This one is completely new for all of you at home. No, I can rest assured, unless I have shown you it personally, you will not have heard it. Oh no, this is a new one. That's newer than some of the stuff in the shops. I'm sure that you can get apples that are newer than this song, but that's beside the point. This is a new song. It's basically, in the song, it's basically me saying I've been listening to far too much French chanson recently. Over lockdown, I've developed an obsession with Serge Gainsbourg and Jacques Brel and Charles Aznavour. You know, I speak minimal French. This is called L'eau à les yeux. Like, even the title, like, is probably really bad French grammar. But you know, any French people in the audience, or people who can speak French, please forgive me. I know that they've got a bureau and everything, but like, you know, cut me some slack. I'm but a little Mogavian who only just about has his handle on English. L'eau à les yeux. My martyrdom, it'll be much like Saint Sebastian's. By my own hand, I will play the ecstatic victim. my spears gitane, my body full of little holes. I've got 5 o'clock shadow over my career, and yet kids sing my songs. To my dignity and my virility I cling, a cigarette in the other hand, bien low à les yeux. Prime time TV, it is much like the devil's playground. On average, they seem to have the advantage, that is, until they see that I have money I can burn. I've got 5 o'clock shadow over my career, and yet kids sing my songs. To my dignity and my virility I cling, a cigarette in the other hand, bien low à les yeux.
Oh yes, you can smell the Frenchness of it. Oh yes, the So that brings us to pretty much the end of the live stream. There's but one more song to go. Oh yes, imagine that. And then who knows how long it'll be before another live stream of me. I shall leave you with this song. This song. Oh yes, indeed. But no, I would just like to go through and thank everybody who have helped made this happen, especially Curtis, Kieran, Jamie, Martin of Tchai, the venue itself for existing. All of you who have watched, all of you who have commented. Oh yes, thank you. I have not seen all of your comments as of yet, I don't think. But I'm sending my love and good wishes and Godspeed and laudation to all of you. This is a track called The Fisherman, once again. Many of you have not heard it.
I'm not weak of will. By day I troll and by night I crochet. Unaccompanied, I've designed it that way. I know my place in society. I go out late and I come back early, and that's alright by me. And that's alright by me. I often think I'm better alone, as even lovers drown. I soon find that I seldom moan when no one is around. You do not understand my way of life, but that doesn't stop you from interrupting and obstructing my solitude. Is it a state of being or a sense of feeling? Are you don't seem to know? Are you don't seem to know? I often think I'm better alone, as even lovers drown. I soon find that I seldom moan when no one is around. Thank you for viewing, and I'm sending love and laudation to all of you. Thank you.